jaw on a tremendous night of boxing. The main event was excellent, and it was a pleasure to be on a card that was headlined by a fight of that quality with two great champions like Juan Ma and Marquez. It was, for the Super 6, that was a terrific fight. This was not like the Ward fight. Allan Green showed up tonight to fight. A couple of the judges I actually think had him ahead on the scorecards. He was ahead on 2 out of 3. Some people disagree with that. I was actually scoring it myself. I had it 4-3 for Glen after 7 because Allan was landing a lot of jabs. But you saw Glen Johnson wearing him down and hitting him with big shots. And you got a sense that the fight was turning in a direction where it was going to end the way it did with the knockout. And I'm so proud to be co-promoter with my good friend Leon Margulis of Glen Johnson, because you can't find a nicer guy in the sport of boxing than Glen Johnson. You can't find a more dedicated athlete in the sport of boxing than Glen Johnson. It's a privilege to co-promote Glen Johnson. Henry Foster's been his longtime manager, done a great job with him. But, you know, I saw a guy fight at 68, he's 41 years old, 168 pounds, hasn't made that weight in a decade, and looked better, younger, stronger than he's looked in years. And that's a tribute to the kind of athlete he is. I said in the dressing room, I'll repeat it, he's a freak of nature. You know, he's in that category with a Bernard Hopkins, of a guy who defies age, whose conditioning, whose self-discipline, and whose desire to win is so strong that at 41 years old, I truly believe this, he's going to go to the finals of the Super 6. And he's going to give Andre Ward hell if he doesn't beat him. I really believe that. I think that right now, I know Ken Hirschman's got to be very happy with the show he had tonight. He had a great main event. He had a great Super 6 fight. But he's now looking at a Final 4 where you're going to have Abraham, Carl Froch, Andre Ward, and Glen Johnson. And that's great for boxing. That's great for Showtime, particularly when Showtime's brought one of the best fighters in the world, who should stand up for a second, Lucia Boutte. And with Boutte in that mix, after this tournament, you have really exciting stuff happening in Showtime. So I'm going to throw it over to my friend Leon to introduce. I'll do it? Okay, well, it's my pleasure to introduce one of the most popular guys in the sport of boxing, a guy who elevates the sport of boxing, and a guy who makes the Final 4 of the Super 6 a lot more exciting than it was a couple of days ago. The Road Warrior, Glen Johnson.
Thank you, guys. First, I just want to thank Showtime, Ken Hirschman. I appreciate you guys consider me for this tournament. It's such a great honor to be a part of such a prestigious tournament. The best boxers, 68, fighting against each other. This is what I built my career on, fighting against the best. So for me, it's a privilege. So I just want to give a couple of thanks. I want to thank my wife, Julian Hall / Johnson, for sticking by me through the ups and downs, and you know, just continue to love me, even though that's difficult at times. Also want to thank Margaret Foster, who went through a lot of hard work to prepare my meals to get me down to this beautiful and slim 168 pounds. I want to thank Margulies, both of my promoters. They did a wonderful job with my career. You know, we have some ups and downs. Some of them are justified, and most of them are not. But either way, we work through it, because hard work and dedication can get you places. I'm not forgetting to thank some people. I want to thank Jose Roman. I want to thank Scott as well, and the beautiful lady over there, Lourdes, who worked hard for the Warriors team. I also want to thank Mackenzie, my second trainer. We have Orlando Coyar, who is my lead trainer. best manager in the business, Henry Foster. I'm trying to do a very good job of thanking all the people who means a lot to me. And I want to thank Lucien Boutte for coming out all the way from Canada and be supportive of me. Thank you, Lucien, and your team. Thank you very much, guys. You guys did great. And thank you, the press, for all the things that you guys do in this business. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good night.
If anybody has any questions for Glen.
It doesn't matter to me which guy I fight. You know, I've built my career in fighting, and that is what I signed up for, to fight against the best. And whoever wins that fight should be the best guy, and that's the guy I want to fight. So I'm looking forward to the fight, and I look forward to the winner. And we do what we have to do. If we have to go to their hometown, which is most likely the situation I will be in again, we go do it. Please, I already have enough headache with him rubbing that in, so don't throw gas on the fire, all right? Thank you. Certainly. I mean, you know, I'm a guy who fight off instinct, more than likely, but you know, Allan is a good fighter. He moves and he likes to throw combination, and you know, he's a good fighter. So yeah, I have to make it up as I go along, because I never know what he's going to do next. But certainly we're familiar with each other. You know, that's the reason why he lasts as long as he did. Certainly, you know, I knew that it was a matter of time. He was being crafty. You know, he was moving, trying to create space, and then when I cut off the ring and get close enough to throw combination, he would lean in and try to smother my punches. So at times I said, okay, I'm going to be a little patient and let him settle down and get comfortable being on the inside, and eventually I will get enough space to do the work I wanted to do. So eventually I caught up to him and get the right space in and get the job done. I feel great. I feel, you know, actually I feel a little better this way. I feel more energetic. I feel faster, and everything is coming together pretty good. So we're going to hang around here for a while and take care of this tournament and see what's next. I certainly was surprised at that. You know, that's shocking to me, because I did not see where he could be ahead. I give him one run out of the fight, and you know, I'm surprised. But that's basically, you know, the story of my career. But it worked out the way how it was supposed to. So I'm thankful for that. Anything else? Yes. Well, I believe that it was going to be counted out, and you know, I was just waiting for the count to finish. I really didn't want to go back at him and have to do any more damage. I just wanted the fight to be over with the least damage as possible, because again, Allan is a friend of mine, and you know, business is business, you know, certainly, but I don't want to hurt him any more than I have to. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Hand this back over to Mr. Aaron, but if you don't like Glen Johnson and respect Glen Johnson, and you don't like the game of boxing, thank you, everybody. Good night.